I still remember the sound of her voice that night, flat, careless, final. She leaned against the kitchen counter, swirling red wine like she was bored of me, bored of everything. And with one shrug, she gutted me. I'm not moving to some dead-end town just because of your job. In my hands was the offer letter, the biggest step of my career, a promotion that could have changed everything for us. She didn't ask about the role, the salary, or the dream it represented. She didn't care what it meant to me. She shut the door on it with a smirk. I didn't argue. Didn't beg. I just swallowed the bitterness, nodded, and whispered, I understand. That was the moment our marriage quietly died. 8 years together. College sweethearts who once thought nothing could break us. She used to call my ambition inspiring. She used to love the fire that kept me pushing forward. But somewhere along the way, that admiration curdled into resentment. The long hours became neglect. The travel became selfishness. Every step forward I took felt like one more nail in the coffin of her comfort. She loved the life my work gave her, but hated the work itself. Still, I clung to the illusion that we were a team, that she'd walk through the fire with me. That illusion burned the night she chose comfort over commitment. I took the job anyway. Packed 2 suitcases. Left the city behind and drove 3 states away alone. The town was small, quiet, but the company wasn't. They had vision, and they wanted me to lead it. The salary? $600,000 a year plus equity. A number I never told her. I carried that secret like a weapon. At first, I tried to keep us connected. Calls, texts, photos, small threads to hold us together. But she was distant. Her replies were cold, mechanical. Excuses stacked up. Then, silence. She expected me to fail, to crawl back begging. She didn't realize I was building something far stronger without her. Months passed. My bank account grew. My name started circulating in the industry. Invitations, awards, recognition. And then, her first message. Casual, hey, how's the new place? Then warmer, I miss talking to you. Then desperate, I made a mistake. Can we start over? Her timing was almost poetic. But by then, I knew. Friends had told me the truth. She hadn't been alone. There were girls' trips that weren't with girls, dinners that weren't professional. She replaced me the second I stopped being convenient. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I played the long game. Responded kindly. Let her believe she still mattered. Sent her pictures of my new home, a modern, sunlit house she called perfect. Every message she sent, I saved. Every call, recorded. Not out of love, but for proof. Behind the scenes, I met with lawyers. Quietly shifted investments. Locked down assets. The divorce papers were drawn with surgical precision, no alimony, no claim, nothing. The prenup she once mocked as unromantic would now be her undoing. 6 months later, she showed up. No warning. Suitcase in hand, smile rehearsed, ready to reclaim her place. I let her in, poured her wine, and listened. She spun her story, loneliness, regret, realization. I sat silent. Then I slid my phone across the table. On the screen, her own words, I can't believe he actually moved. At least now I can live my life without his boring dreams dragging me down. Her face went white. I didn't raise my voice. I simply said, I make $600,000 a year now. I built this life and you're not part of it. She broke. Tears, apologies, promises, desperation. She reached for my hand. I pulled away. Told her the papers were filed. She'd walk away with nothing. The man she left me for would never measure up. That's when the mask fell. Tears turned to venom. She called me cold, heartless. But I wasn't. I was finally free. When she left that night, dragging her suitcase down the driveway, I didn't watch. The slam of her car door was enough. Now, in this house, quiet, uncluttered, entirely mine, I feel something new. Peace. No guilt. No games. Just silence, freedom, and wealth built from my own fire. Her betrayal taught me a truth I'll never forget. Love without loyalty isn't love. It's leverage. And once you see it, You can't unsee it. So when people ask if I regret anything, I tell them the truth. I don't regret moving. I don't regret leaving her. My only regret is not realizing sooner that success, not revenge, is the sweetest silence of all.